The harrowing odyssey of Ease, a refugee fleeing persecution in Turkey to seek sanctuary in the United States, throws a stark spotlight on the deeply flawed system of asylum adjudication, revealing a chilling reality. Judges who grant claims at exceptionally low rates, or not at all. E's story is not an anomaly. It's a microcosm of a broken system riddled with inconsistencies, biases, and a profound lack of due process. His ordeal began 7 years ago with an arrest during the Turkish government's brutal crackdown on followers of Islamic cleric Fethullah Gulen. Accused of involvement in a terrorist movement, Ease was interrogated and pressured to betray his associates. This harrowing experience, emblematic of the thousands who have suffered under Erdogan's regime, highlights the urgent need for a more just and equitable asylum process. The systemic issues within the U.S. immigration court system are deeply concerning. Analysis by Syracuse University's Transactional Records Access Clearinghouse revealed the shocking reality of 2 judges who denied 100% of the asylum cases they presided over between 2019 and 2024. This alarming statistic underscores a pattern of consistent rejection, raising serious questions about impartiality and fairness. A November 2024 analysis published in the Boston College Law Review delved deeper, examining over 500 immigration judge decisions. The findings were damning, revealing a pervasive pattern of flawed decision-making. The report concluded that immigration judge rulings often bore little resemblance to what we have come to expect in a reasoned judicial ruling, frequently resting on factual and legal errors, poor legal analysis, and/or express illustrations of bias. The study documented numerous instances of speculation, overt bias against applicants, and vague or incomprehensible analysis of laws and policies, painting a picture of a system failing those who desperately seek refuge. The impartiality of immigration judges, theoretically the cornerstone of the asylum process, is demonstrably compromised. Administrations, driven by political agendas, often shape the composition of the immigration courts by appointing judges who reflect their preferred outcomes. The first Trump administration, for instance, significantly increased the number of judges known for their propensity to order deportations, as revealed by a Reuters analysis. This deliberate stacking of the courts, with judges predisposed to deny asylum, fundamentally undermines the integrity of the process and casts a long shadow of doubt on the fairness of its outcomes. The case of Ease is not unique. Thousands of individuals fleeing persecution, facing credible threats to their lives and liberty, find their pleas for asylum falling on deaf ears. The consequences of these unjust decisions are profound and far-reaching, condemning vulnerable individuals to a future of uncertainty and potential danger. The lack of transparency surrounding the appointment and promotion of immigration judges further exacerbates the issue. Members of the Board of Immigration Appeals, BIA, often promoted from within the immigration courts, frequently exhibit similar biases, demonstrating a systemic problem rather than isolated incidents. In 2020, the American Immigration Council filed a lawsuit seeking transparency in the BIA hiring process, following reports of judges with extremely high denial rates being promoted. The recent reduction in the number of BIA members from 28 to 15, with 9 Biden appointees among those dismissed, further fuels concerns about political influence and the erosion of the asylum process. The EOIR's refusal to comment on the dismissals only intensifies this skepticism. Ease's escape from Turkey was a clandestine operation, a desperate flight in the dead of night. His passport having been revoked, he was forced to navigate treacherous routes across borders, slipping through Greece, traversing Europe, and finally reaching Mexico before his arduous journey to the U.S. His journey is a testament to the lengths people will go to escape persecution, a stark reminder of the stakes involved. It's a story of immense courage, resilience, and the unwavering hope for a safer life. A hope repeatedly threatened by a deeply flawed and seemingly uncaring system. The systemic failings within the U.S. asylum system demand immediate and comprehensive reform. The stories of individuals like Ease, silenced by a biased and inefficient process, serve as a clarion call for change. Transparency in judicial appointments, rigorous oversight of immigration judges' decisions, and a commitment to impartial and fair adjudication are paramount to ensuring that the U.S. lives up to its commitment to offering refuge to those fleeing persecution. The current system is not only unjust, it's actively endangering the lives of vulnerable individuals seeking safety and security within our borders. The time for meaningful reform is now. The future of countless refugees depends on it. The stories of those who have been denied, like ease, must be heard, and the system must be reformed to prevent the repetition of such injustices. The current system is failing, and those who are meant to uphold the law are instead undermining it through bias and a lack of due process. The need for radical and comprehensive change is undeniable.